everyone, and welcome back to Bree's Life. I thank you for joining me today. Sorry I missed a couple days of uploading. I got really sick and so didn't want to upload looking half dead. But today I'm doing the non-binary flag that I promised that I was going to end up doing. Next, I will be doing the trans flag by request. So, like last time, I'm going to start with my green primer. And I just kind of get it everywhere. If you missed my last video, I use the green primer because I have really red skin. Make sure I get that, especially where I'm red, which is a lot in the creases. So like around my nose, actually the bridge of my nose is rather red. My cheeks and my T-zone a lot is where I get very red. So I go ahead and I do that. The next thing I use is my Wet n Wild foundation, my favorite. The only problem I do have with it sometimes is if my skin is super dry, it cakes up quite a bit. But other than that, it matches my skin tone really well generally, and I don't have too many issues with it. And then I go back to my handy dandy little brush here, or sponge, not a brush. I do have to go kind of light this time whenever it comes. I normally almost like beat my face, but this time I have to go kind of light on it just because I don't know how, but I gave myself an under the skin bruise up by my eyebrow. And my face is just super sensitive right now, so there's that too. So we get that all nice and rubbed in. And next thing I move on to is my Sephora little concealer. I do that just around the eyes a little bit. And I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but the lighting is a lot better this time. My boyfriend, which as always you can find over at Dio's ASMR channel, he got a lighting setup. He found one of his old setups, and so now we're running on that more or less. And I just do that because I have really dark under eyes and I'm constantly trying things to lighten them up. Because no sleep ever. No, I'm actually constantly sleeping. My eyes just are really dark. So we do that, and I just like to make sure like I get it all by just touching it to make sure it feels dry. Then I go ahead and I move on to my contour. And this, I've actually had this for a while, and it's supposed to be a highlight and contour, but that more or less almost matches my foundation because I'm really pale. I really need to get myself some more sponges because they're amazing and I use it for everything I do, unfortunately. And so I just go ahead and I rub that in there and there. And so from there I move on to my blush.
Hello.
I had to stop recording for a second because I didn't let him know I was recording, so. But, alright, so I go on to my blush. And unfortunately, like I said last video, I don't have a blush brush. So I more or less have to use this small brush and then kind of use my hands to work it out. Then I always add a little bit to the bridge of my nose just because it is so red. So I try and, you know, almost cover the red with a little bit more red because that's what we do here. Okay, and so the non-binary flag colors are yellow, white, purple, and black. And so, of course, I'm just going to start with my yellow here. The one problem I have with this yellow is how orange it looks. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's definitely very orange. But we're gonna roll with it, because this is what I have. Let me grab my little mirror here, just so it's easier. I feel like this one is going to be really hard to see since I don't have my primer. But like I said, we're just gonna try and work with it. We're gonna come back over to my other palette. And next time before I upload or record, I'm definitely going to make sure I have eyeshadow primer because the pigments really don't pop as much as I'd like without it, which is kind of a bust. But there it is on that eyelid. I move on to the eyeliner. I'm doing a very simple eyeliner this time, mainly because my hands are being super shaky right now and I don't want to completely mess it up. So we're just going to go with a very simple. And I kind of flubbed there a little bit. I won't even lie. But you know what? Liquid liner, these type of pens, I love them, but they're not always the easiest to use. And there we go. So I completed the eyeliner. Like I said, it's just a very simple eyeliner look this time. And then going over my lashes with my good old Avon waterproof mascara. And so there we go. It's a very light, not nearly as pigmented, but it's more of an almost everyday. I could go out wearing this and it doesn't scream the flag. It's just a very nice light type of coloring. But that is the end of my non-binary flag tutorial. Next video will be the trans flag. It was requested, and so I promised that would be next. If you have any other flag requests, please comment them below, because I don't know what to do after the trans flag. I know there's so many flags I can do, but I kind of want to represent my fan base and who's following me. And so yeah, give me some ideas. Drop them. Come on. Let me know what you've got. So, thank you for watching Bree's Life, and make sure to go ahead and check out my boyfriend's channel at Dio's ASMR, because as you could see, he popped into the video just not long ago, and he set up this amazing lighting for us this time. So, thank you for watching.